And joining me for more on the developments is my colleague Jessica Taneja. Jessica, fill us in on the latest you're picking up on the developments in Iran and elsewhere in the region as well.
Well, you saw a video recently released by the Israeli forces on the compound, the strike on the compound where the former supreme leader of Iran, Ayatollah Khamenei, was in. So that has been put out, and also reports, Ramesh, circulating on multiple strikes across the West Asian region, particularly missiles from Iran fired towards Cyprus, which has also been confirmed by the Defense Secretary of Britain, John Healey, to the local Sky News there. And also another report emerging on Oman's Maritime Security Center has alerted that their oil tanker Skylight has also come under attack and fire at that point. So these are just emerging reports, unverified at the moment, but what we're picking up right now is that the strikes and counter-strikes are continuing in the region. This is the second day. You recall it started early hours just yesterday, and it is continuing into today, even though you have news of what the ultimate aim of these strikes was, according to the US President Donald Trump, which is a change in regime. And now that the senior leadership almost has been killed in those strikes, according to the Americans as well as the Israelis, there is really no understanding from here on as to how long will this continue and how widespread would this be, because since yesterday we've seen almost all other West Asian nations have reported some form attack or the other, be it Bahrain, where the US Fifth Fleet was stationed, their base was attacked, then the missiles came firing, and after that you also saw reports from UAE's Dubai and in Abu Dhabi as well, in Qatar, as well as other regions, Jordan also reporting one of them. So the region is quite flared up when it comes to security situation, but these ongoing strikes and counter strikes continue throughout the second day. Now, to what end will this go on? Well, only the American president, along with his entire military intervention, will be able to make us understand in the coming future. But at this point it continues, and if you go by the statements of President Donald Trump just yesterday, the latest one suggesting that this would continue to go on for at least a week, if it has to, don't know about a month, but for a week at least, these strikes and counter strikes would continue, and there is damage, of course, being reported here and there from the spots.
Jessica, let's now talk a bit, if you will, about India. How is New Delhi looking at these developments? I ask you this because that region as a whole, the entire West Asia region, is home to about 9 or 10 million Indian nationals living and working there. It's an important source of energy for India and also for foreign remittances. So how is New Delhi viewing these developments, especially in terms of repatriating, evacuating the stranded nationals from those countries back home?
Well, nothing has been made public about those plans, but I'm certain they must be underway. Of course, looking at the developments in the recent hours and days that have gone by, the Indian side would have formulated a plan of sorts. It has done in the past. It would continue to do so and deliver on those things, even as we see the kind of security situation. A lot of Indians are caught up, and you saw reports yesterday, Ramesh, of people who were stranded at Dubai airport. In fact, two of those busiest airports in Dubai were halted immediately. 255 flights that were cancelled and many thousands of passengers stranded. One reporting even a strike inside. There was smoke, the plume of smoke that could be visible inside. So there's this, of course, a lot of work that is going underway. Apart from that, the Indian embassies are also quite active, both in Tel Aviv as well as Dubai. As the drill goes, they have issued advisories in the recent past cautioning the citizens to stay safe and seek shelter. And with those flights that are being cancelled and the people that are being stranded, there is a plan being worked upon, and those details will be available shortly.
All right, we'll leave it there for now. Jessica, thank you. Jessica Taneja reporting there on the latest developments.